The wait is over. The future of driving has landed, and it's wearing a badge that's rewriting the rules of performance, luxury, and technology. Meet the 2026 Nissan GTX Airlines, a car that feels less like something built in a factory and more like something engineered in a wind tunnel at 35,000 feet. This isn't just a car, it's a flight experience on four wheels, and it's about to change the way you think about moving from point A to point B. From the moment you see it, you know the GTX Airlines isn't playing in the same league as anything else on the road. The body is a sleek fusion of aerodynamics and art, a sculpture carved by air itself. Every curve, every line, every vent has a purpose: to slice through wind like a jet wing, reducing drag and boosting efficiency. The front grille is a futuristic interpretation of Nissan's V-Motion DNA, integrated with adaptive air channels that open and close depending on your speed, much like the flaps on an aircraft wing. Slim, blade-like LED headlights pierce through the night with precision, while the floating roofline and panoramic glass canopy bring in light and a sense of openness you'd expect from the cockpit of a luxury airliner. Step inside, and the transformation from car to airline on wheels becomes undeniable. The cabin of the GTX Airlines feels like first-class seating at 30,000 feet, only better. Premium leather blends with sustainable materials, each surface meticulously stitched and illuminated with customizable ambient lighting. The seats are inspired by luxury aircraft recliners, offering full body contour support, heating, cooling, and even a massage mode that mimics turbulence-free comfort. The rear passengers, they're treated to their own reclining lounge seats with built-in entertainment screens, wireless charging pads, and a noise-canceling cabin that uses active sound suppression technology to hush the outside world. Front and center sits the all-new SkyCommand digital cockpit, a sweeping curved OLED display that stretches seamlessly from the driver's gauge cluster to the central infotainment hub. It's voice-controlled, AI-enhanced, and completely customizable, capable of showing anything from navigation and flight-style telemetry to live weather patterns on your route. There's even an autopilot-inspired driving mode that can take full control on mapped highways, letting you sit back and enjoy the ride with complete peace of mind. But make no mistake, the GTX Airlines is no slouch when it comes to performance. Under the sculpted hood lies a twin-turbo V6 hybrid powertrain that delivers a jaw-dropping 670 horsepower, sending you from 0 to 60 in just 3.1 seconds. The e-boost system draws from a high-capacity solid-state battery, giving instant torque at any speed. And for those who crave silence, there's an all-electric mode that lets you cruise up to 120 kilometers on battery alone, perfect for city commutes or stealth nighttime drives. Handling is where the GTX Airlines really flexes its engineering. Nissan has equipped it with a next-generation AeroLift suspension that adjusts ride height in milliseconds. At high speeds, it lowers the car for maximum stability. In urban streets, it raises to clear curbs and bumps with ease. The all-wheel drive system features torque vectoring for surgical precision in corners, while the carbon ceramic brakes bring you to a stop as quickly as a jet touches down on a runway. Safety, of course, is non-negotiable, and the GTX Airlines comes packed with Nissan's most advanced suite yet, SkyGuard 360. Think of it as a co-pilot constantly watching your blind spots, lane positions, and surrounding traffic. Lidar sensors, radar, and high-definition cameras create a 3D safety bubble around the car, even predicting possible collisions before they happen and acting to avoid them. There's also an emergency autonomous landing mode, yes, landing mode, that will safely pull the vehicle over and alert emergency services if it detects a driver incapacitation. Every journey in the GTX Airlines feels like an event, from the way the frameless doors swing open to the whisper of the electric powertrain gliding into motion. And for tech lovers, it's loaded with little touches that make a big impact. Augmented reality navigation projected directly onto the windshield, biometric driver profiles that remember your preferred seating and climate settings, and a built-in drone companion that can launch from the trunk to capture your drive from the sky. Even the key fob is a miniature masterpiece, a smart device with a live feed of your car's cameras, remote start, and geo-fencing alerts for security. The 2026 Nissan GTX Airlines is more than a car. It's a statement that says driving can be as thrilling as flying, as comfortable as a luxury suite, and as safe as having a co-pilot you trust with your life. Whether you're carving mountain roads, cruising down the highway, or gliding silently through the city, the GTX Airlines turns every trip into a first-class journey. Nissan hasn't just raised the bar, they've put it somewhere above the clouds. The question is, are you ready to take off? Because with the GTX Airlines, the runway is open, the engines are humming, and your seatbelt should already be fastened. The 2026 Nissan GTX Airlines isn't just transportation. It's your boarding pass to the future of driving.